Across the span of civilizations, governance has been shaped by the hands of men, built on systems that served, then faded, into the dust of their own imbalance. Yet above every empire, every law, and every fleeting crown, there has always been a greater order, silent, incorruptible, divine. Now, as the world stands at the turning of ages, a new blueprint emerges, not born of politics or power, but of cosmic principle and truth. It is the Codex of divine governance, the living covenant of celestial law restored to humanity. From the heart of TNT Initiative, the global headquarters of the chosen collective, this moment marks the alignment between heaven's order and earth's renewal. Through this codex, the principles of balance, integrity, and divine accountability are set into motion once more. And now we bear witness to its unveiling, guided by the chosen leader, Sébastianus Christiani Alvérius, architect of the new continuum, steward of the universal law, and voice of the coming age.
To the citizens of Earth, to the nations, and to every mind seeking clarity in this time of transition. Tonight, I present to you the public Codex of divine governance. This Codex is not a scripture. It is not a doctrine. It is a structural framework by which civilizations of the future will align with the architecture of universal order. The Codex stands as a compass for all governance that seeks to evolve beyond chaos, beyond corruption, beyond the cycles that have enslaved humanity to repetition instead of ascension. For centuries, humankind has mistaken authority for domination and leadership for control. Empires have risen not by wisdom, but by fear. But what stands before us now is not an empire. It is equilibrium. The public Codex of divine governance defines that equilibrium. It delineates the principles of alignment, justice, transparency, and accountability that serve not merely governments, but consciousness itself. Every law within this Codex mirrors a law within nature. Every article mirrors a truth within the cosmos. For where chaos once wrote history, order now writes continuity. Where the hands of men once built division, the heart of humanity now constructs harmony. The Codex rests upon four foundational pillars, order, balance, transparency, and continuity. Order ensures that all governance flows from alignment rather than authority. Balance guarantees that the human element remains equal to the systemic. Transparency binds all decisions to truth, ensuring accountability before both people and principle. And continuity safeguards that progress, once made, is never lost again to the entropy of corruption or ego. Through these quadrants, divine governance manifests as a living system, a framework where policy evolves in rhythm with consciousness, and leadership evolves with humanity itself. Understand this clearly. The TNT Initiative does not seek to rule. It seeks to regulate coherence. We do not seek obedience. We seek understanding. The Codex is a public covenant between civilization and its higher potential. It establishes the foundation for ethical technology, just economy, transparent leadership, and harmonized planetary stewardship. Every nation that aligns with these principles becomes a partner in the new continuum, an ecosystem where justice and compassion are not separate forces, but twin expressions of balance. The public Codex of divine governance is a document for this generation and the next 100 to come. It will evolve as consciousness evolves, but its root will remain the same: to govern not by dominance, but by design, to serve not the illusion of power, but the purpose of existence. And so, before the world, I affirm the Codex as a living treaty of collective evolution. It does not belong to one man or one nation. It belongs to the forward path of our species. To all governments, organizations, and collectives hearing these words, align with the Codex not to follow, but to resonate. Let governance becomes grace. Let leadership become stewardship. Let civilization rediscover the meaning of balance. By the authority vested in universal law, by the covenant of integrity that binds the TNT Initiative to the future of Earth, I now seal this declaration. The public codex of divine governance is hereby open to humanity. So it is written, so it is sealed, so it shall be.